olwangu okusomeka olwa bukedde byonna birimu amawulire malungi meerere naye mukwano gwange Adam Kungu alina olupapula New Vision lwembadde njagala oba akuyitiremu amaze okuyitiramu luli wano kale amawulire agakulembedde mu lupapula lwa Daily Monitor geego bwe gatyo nga bwogalabye osobola okugalaba obulungi. Universities face the heat over expired courses. Universities wano ziri mu kutagala kubanga zakitegeddeko nti government yategeeza nti ebintu byemusomesa byayitako dda twalivaako dda abantu balina zidiguli ze balina nga bye basoma byayitako dda kale nagambye some universities yesterday defended programs that had been listed by the National Council for Education as expired, with many vice chancellors deflecting the blame onto NCHE, even as question is emerging on why the institutions of higher learning sat pretty on a matter with serious consequences. So, tewaba abalimba kubanga waliwo the university is trying to clear this, and the truth is the courses are expired. Whatever they do now will be a public relation instead, but the issue is we need to revise this. We need to look at this seriously. Kale, judiciary driver sent to Luzira, Stanley Kisambira, Koja wange, who only talked about being poorly paid, was sent to Luzira when we thought he only needed rehabilitation. Government of the Republic of Uganda, ripe for sale. Kale, NMG Absa Bank partner okay jabira biri muno bingi nnyo nena byagambye wano kanti waliwo abagala okuba aba parliament abasasi bagambye send us 10 million shillings or else MPs get lined up, we will shoot one by one. On page 4 and 5 of the Daily Monitor, vice chancellors have spoken. Here I see my own Barnabas Nawangwe. There's another one called Celestino Obua of MAST, Muhammad Mpezamihigo of KIU, Professor Lawrence Muganga of Victoria University, Professor Emeka Akaezua of IUEA, I think University of East Africa, Professor Vincent Kakembo Mutesa wa University, Professor Afani Bahegea, Public Relations Officer of the Islamic University in Uganda, Professor Editwa Kamushaba, Utamu University, Associate Professor Ron Mushenjezi, UCU, and Patrick Chamanywa of UMU, Gerard Trina Masiko, Registrar Ibanda University, Brian Katashabasha, Assistant Registrar, Africa Renewal University, Daniel Ugolobi, Advanced University, John Williams Otim, Vunkumba University, Professor Eric Katungu Karakshaya of Chambogo University, and Dr. Paul Giju of Isbat University, here trying to defend their courses. Read about the stories on page 4 and 5 of the Daily Monitor, but all in summary, the courses are expired. Kali, Seeds of Gold, you read about this. Oyam North by-election, NRM nomination is a start. MPs query 37 billion allocation to Ravog-led committee. Members of Parliament lawmakers say the public funds were injected in a private investment, saying there is no ODREC vote in the Ugandan budget. Kali, government is under spotlight for allocating shilling 37 billion to the Presidential Advisory Committee on Exports and Industrial Development, an agency headed by President Museveni's son-in-law, Mr. Odrek Ravog. But you have said Presidential Advisory Committee on Exports. So you gave the money not to Ravog, but the advisory role on exports. Simply ask, what did the money do? Kali, down here, my mother party, the FDC, has released a poll roadmap to pick a new president. I'll be excited to know who becomes the new president of the Opposition Forum for Democratic Change. I see John Chikonyogo Mwenda here to speak about the roadmap. I wish you the best. I can only say that this time round, I will not seek any leadership position in the party. I remain a backbencher. Besigye accuses police of tormenting him. Besigye yesterday appeared before the Human Rights Tribunal to talk about the complaints he raised in 2006, but whose hearing was scheduled in 2023. On page 8, a picture of Mr. Museveni meeting Mr. Michael Katunji, Mr. Andrew Mwenda, Daud Kabanda, Mr. Mawanda, Mr. Toyota, Madame Abel, and Balam Barugahara is here. Somebody talking about succession. And the picture shown at that meeting when Mr. Museveni met that team, a bold team that tells him, we want you out. Guess who else is in the picture that I have not mentioned? His Excellency, the next president of the Republic of Uganda, General Muhoozi Kainerugaba. That's on page 9. Read the story and understand what's cooking on the stories of succession. People are planning seriously. Yes. A lot of news in the Daily Monitor, the magazine, the Rainbow magazine for your children. There is so much more. Okay. KCCA. My Dorothy Chisaka, the Executive Director of Kampala Capital City Authority, is here. Okay. On page 28, out of office, Uhuru fights for the soul of Jubilee Party. Story about President Uhuru Kenyatta, the former president of Kenya, talking about how he's struggling to keep his Jubilee Party alive. Kenyatta led Kenya for 2 consecutive terms. At the same time, the first term of Kenyatta, Uganda had Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. At the second term of Kenyatta, Uganda had Yoweri Tibuhaburwa Museveni. And now that Ruto is running, Uganda has Museveni, Tibuhaburwa, Kaguta, Yoweri. Kale. We have 1 equals those. Kale. There is a page that you normally ignore, the page of classifieds. Normally people ignore it, but man, people can advertise your land there, change land titles there. You only send eviction. On page 38 is a picture of Mr. Museveni's fitness. Mr. Museveni can still get the ball and dribble, get the ball and play around very well. It's shown here with Mama Janet Kataha Museveni welcoming the East African team that is working on a bid to have Uganda as part of the East African countries that will host the AFCON Games. Unless otherwise, okay, Adam can give us something in the New Vision. But Daily Monitor has a lot more for you. Grab a copy and enjoy a good read.
Kale, webale nnyo program ganga mukachage na maaso tuli mukanyemero kaga fulemide mu mpapula za mawulire n'emitimbagano kulikayo mu Daily Monitor ne Simon Miyanga Lutaya agali mu New Vision lupapula lwa government olufuluma buli lunaku njagayita mu lukwakwayo bisinde tusobole okulaba nga tufuna gawerako but nago era tegawukanye nnyo bwati bwafaananye New Vision olunaku olwaleero atayawukanye nnyo ne Daily Monitor ku nsonga eri eya expired courses ndowooza olaba okumuguukiriro bakugambye expired varsity courses government issues guidelines government efulumiza guidelines ki ku courses ezibadde somesebwa mu university ate nga zaggwako dda. But the bigger question here is who to blame. Kubanga Sir Simon Miyanga Lutaya akugambye nti olaba ba vice chancellors, ba public relations officers of universities are coming out now to act like baagala kutereeza kifaananyi kya university. Badde ndaba mukyala Professor Okakwol nga aga nti bannaye university twazilabula dda ku courses zino, so that it's surprising that they have been taught bageze maaso n'okuzisomesa despite okuwabulwa n'okulagirwa National Council for Higher Education. So who is to blame for this? Is it the universities? Is it the regulator? In this case, National Council for Higher Education? Oba abazadde n'abayizi that you didn't take the initiative of finding out from the university whether the course you're doing is actually accredited by National Council for Higher Education. So that can be a debate of some other day, but wanbakulaga nti university vice chancellors call for a crisis meeting, baita crisis meeting. Nalabye Dr. Mugango wa Victoria University kaganti bafunye okuwabulwa okuva wa National Council for Education that the document circulating is fake. I think mkulu naino okwegendereza kubanga bubanga olaba Professor Kakol nga agumiza titwabalabula ate guno over nga kiri fake nayogedde nabo. That is PR. For me, that's how I see it. But ebiwe bitibwe biri tujja kwongera okugoberera ensonga eyo tulabe bwetuyongereyo wano Katumba shooting case stalls for lack of interpreters.
Tuswaleko.
The case has stalled because of lack of interpreters. No interpreter.
You joke about life of a general like that?
You think courts are joking? This is
interpreting for who?
Let's just read. Let's read the first paragraph. Bagambye wano nti msango guno bagamba batya Katumba shooting case stalls. The case of the shooting of Works Minister General Edward Katumba Wamala, where his daughter and driver were killed, has hit a snag due to the absence of interpreters for the Nubian and Lusoga languages. Tewali asobola kuinterpretinga Lunubi n'Olusoga.
Are we a serious country?
Uganda is presumed to be a serious country.
We are talking about an assassination attempt
on a foster
in which we lost 2 people. And not only lost a foster general,
a former IGP, former police commander, rather army commander, and now a minister, cabinet minister. And
they have no Lusoga interpreter?
They have no Lusoga interpreter and a Nubian interpreter. Let's read the second paragraph. When the case came up for pre-trial yesterday, court was unable to proceed because there was no interpreter for the cited languages to enable the accused persons understand charges leveled against them. Kitegeeza ba suspects bamanyi Lusoga na Lunubi.
Bakwati wazira muntu yabeera asobola okubera Lusoga.
Wazira muntu asobola okukoba okuinterpretinga Olusoga n'Olunubi.
Nze ntegera ku Olusoga lwaki tibankobye ku ekyo.
But you see, you've asked a very valid question.
In fact, ebirimbi nze Olusoga ndutegeera muganda wange gwendiraku Munubi.
Ne ku TV kuno waliwo omwami bamuyita Musa Said yankubidde dda akasimu nti kwali alaba Munubi awedde emirimu.
So bakati balemerera okuteeka.
No, you asked a very fundamental question, Sir Simon. Are we a serious country?
You know, I have known in other countries, once somebody identifies themselves as a general, is general, nti oli general, nga general, that we are talking about General Katumba Wamala, eyali afudde omusango guzze tubivulungutaniddemu, and then today you tell us that there are no interpreters. Really?
They're not there. What do you want them to do? They are telling you we don't have.
What do you need to be an interpreter? Because I can do Lusoga very well. I can also do Lunubi very well. I can do Lusoga.
So what do you
and my brother can do Lunubi.
What do you because
no, let them tell me where they want me to go. Maybe, I'll go and do the
maybe Sir Simon, this is what
free
I think.
Of charge.
Maybe they didn't know that these people didn't know English. Nga bwe babadde wali mu kooti nga bwe balagidde nti tebawulira nnimi ndala bamanyi Lunubi.
Who has been working on the case? Because when you're taking it, they will say, here, tribe, they normally ask us for our tribes. Muganda by tribe. They normally write that. And I even ask government, you know, abantu bali kuna abawutta, you're very tribalistic. You'll have tribes. They many times I've made statements to police. They ask about your age, where you reside, and your tribe. Muganda by tribe, Musoga by tribe, Ninyo by tribe. Then when you come out and talk about your tribe, they say you are tribalistic. But a government institution, police, can never record a statement without stating the tribe of the accused. But
there are no interpreters.
Maybe New Vision would have spared us from that. You cannot joke about somebody's life like that.
And you call this a joke?
Yes, there are no interpreters to help General Katumba's assassination case continue. And you say he has stalled because there are no interpreters? What do you need to be an interpreter? I can go and help them.
Okay, let's do let's do the third paragraph. This prompted the Crimes Division of the High Court in Kampala, presided over by Justice Alice Komuhangi, to adjourn the case to June 5th, when the charges will be read out to the accused persons. Baba bamanyi Lunubi mbalaba bali wano, ndabako Ramadan Marjan, ndabako Zaifa Wampa, bona Basoga n'Abanubi. They don't know any other language apart from those two. Perhaps.
But you know,
are we a serious country, you asked?
And we are joking about the life of a Foster General, a man who has served his country exceedingly well as Inspector General of Police, as CDF, is a good Christian.
Now a minister
of works, philanthropist. What else do?
Those are quotes for you. The other day I told you I have issues with quotes in this country, but now those are quotes for you.
Do not continue with the New Vision. That nonsense is enough. Yes.
Just the story.
No. That nonsense is enough. Let's end.
You said New Vision should have spared us with that one.
Story. Case General Katumba Wamala case stalls for lack of interpreter. Really? The life of a Foster.
So whom do you blame? Are you blaming the paper? This is just a messenger. It is telling you what happened. Maybe you should be blaming courts, not the messenger. The messenger is telling you the case is stalled because you don't have interpreters. Mu Uganda temuli asobola kuinterpretinga Lusoga for courts. Temuli asobola kuinterpretinga Lunubi for courts.
N'olwekyo omusango
bagwongezaayo. Ate wali assurance nti next time bwe banaakomawo bajja kubafunye ba interpreter.
I am offering my services free. I can handle Nubian and Lusoga.
By the way, I know some bit of Nubian as well.
I don't know, but my brother, the one I follow, is a Nubian, 100%.
Do you know we greet in Nubian?
Kabbalah Sunu.
Kabbalah Sunu.
Yes. Kabbalah. I know some. I hear some of those things you say. So I can offer to do.
Seme.
Seme. Seme.
Katunye ku mazzi tugere Bukedde. Tova.
Game Popular n'emikutu mugangamuka ku Baba TV. Enoni Baba TV obusoga bulayire.
But I packed some snacks in her bag.
Can you see that guy? Hey kid, I have more for you from Sam's.
Sam's offers you a wide range of snacks. Sam's, taste the difference.
Get yourself a Zuku TV decoder and satellite dish today at a low price of only 105,000 Ugandan shillings, and a Zuku decoder at only 60,000 Ugandan shillings, and enjoy your favorite movies, series, kids entertainment, music, local and international news, and lots more. Enjoy amazing packages like Zuku Smart, Zuku Smart Plus, Zuku Classic, Zuku Premium, and Zuku Asia. Get connected today. Zuku, life got better.
Baba Fama, Munteka Teka Yechituda, Jiwane, Lumuka.
Mazima. Nikatwenka, abagaba bulldoze.
Nze nkimanyi.
Yechituda, Budasheri Naku, Naku Kumuka. Atasheri Paku.
Tichikugaya.
Chikumira bumire. Aremeraku, naye ndochifananiriza. Amaliriza talogotana.
Wowe, mama tia mananga, omusada manerenda ajo kuitanze. Wiwi, bamaze, okukopereza kubi.
Echo mutindo, echo twachifuka. Atenda ulo, erimu ifa munda.
Nifenda ulo, era nife mutindo.
Ekituda, I want to say,
Siteki, tikanga ingai mokolo mbotama. Sound, bonguta dombo ya matumbo. Amatala, abilasha sena bimbola. Security, tukumbalo bambato madumbu. Ngabilo gwa musambo, mushisawe, ebugembe, okwingira, mutuaro. Ate VIP, emitwalo ikumi.
Ekituda. Kuba, jikube.
Enoni Baba TV obusoga bulayire. Eno ni gangamuka ku Baba TV. Game Popular n'emikutu mugangamuka ku Baba TV.
Katugene maso okali ku Baba TV program Jolimba Jeta gangamuka. Munangu lyotya yona na yoli ndikwenda kuongera kutegeeza nti ebintu bikatambula bukalamu enteekateeka okulamaga namugongo nediri kusaawa ene nakudikendereire irala bobo bona edikuli kubulayo na ku ntono ino era banaifa bali kuteekateeka wano ku kijwe ky'abakatuliki we bakoba bali kuteekateeka bulungi nga Diocese of Jinja ekulemberwa Charles Martin Wamika nerikujja okukulira emikolo gy'omulundi guno kulwa banaifa ba Episcopal Conference, the Uganda Episcopal Conference assigned the Diocese of Jinja to organize. They have done the organizations very well, everything is moving well. We want to ask you to support them. Come out and support. Come out in big numbers and attend. Let us make Namugongo the big do of 3rd June. Let us fill the place to capacity as we remember the great heroes who died for the spread of Christianity, the people on whose blood we now survive. Kale, Namugongo tusangaire is the catchword, and all will be well. Just come to Namugongo. Baba Television remains the official broadcaster of that Namugongo June 2023. Ate walena chiyanja ewaife webalikola irala idobone ekisaawe ekiyaka ekizimbibwa the amphitheater emaze obuwumbi 13. Right Reverend George Egesa is the chairperson of the Eastern Cluster, now hosting this year's Matter celebrations of Christayo, Yaba Anglicans. Baba Television has been, in the last few days, profiling the 10 dioceses that make up the Eastern Cluster, that include Karamoja and North Karamoja, Mbale and North Mbale, Kumi, Sebe, Soroti, Busoga and Central Busoga, and Bukedi. Keep following in our Makonde every day at 9 p.m. and in the morning in Koliencho. We keep following up and updating you on the preparation is there. It is a new site. The Anglican Church has been working tirelessly to improve the site at Nachiyanja. And when you get there, you'll see the new developments. President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the son of the late Amos Kaguta and Esther Kokundeka, is expected to preside at both places as the main celebrant. Please be in Nachiyanja on 3rd June. There's no question about that unless there's no life. But for as long as I breathe and I'm alive, I'll be in Nachiyanja that day. Great men who said, whatever the case, whatever the punishment, we believe in Jesus Christ, the Son of the living God. And for that, Christianity still survives in Uganda. I also confess every day that I believe in Jesus Christ, the Son of the living God, who died and resurrected, the Savior of my life. And I also believe that on the last day of my life, I'll meet my Creator, and that there is a judgment day for me to account for all that I do when you see and when you don't see. Kale, bukedde olupapula olw'Oluganda lugambe bwe luti. Ebikulu ebiruliko byebyo. Abaana bakasirye eggwanga bongera okwesomba, abalala babatutte ku musaayi. Omusikale awambye ofiisi z'ekibuga abanja omusala gwa myaka 4. Nze abanja emyezi nembadde manyi nti ndi bubi. Wuliro abanja omusala gwa myaka 4 ng'era nkyakola ruya mbadde ndowooza nze manja myezi yabanja myaka.
Mwenna mubanja myezi yabanja emyezi 4
abanja emyaka. Read properly. Abanja emyaka
nawe obanja
4 nze ndi myezi naye olwo mbadde ndowooza nti nze ndi obubi ennyo ate bwe ndabye ono w'emyaka.
Tobanja nawe sa Simon. Gwe
omusaala gwa myaka 4 ng'era okyakola.
Gotobanja. I know that for a fact.
For sure. Emyaka 4 naye aliba yali akola ki? Ye yali abaawo ati.
I know for a fact sa Simon Myanga tabanja.
Wandibadde bimu
kale. Kale.
Mpozi wandibadde ombuuza obanja ani? Naye ng'okubanja kwo.
Obanja bakubanja.
Manja emyezi egyo. Manja nange naaba manja.
Okay.
Manja emyezi ekyo ndeewunyiza nze ow'emyezi ndi bubi ate ow'emyaka.
Kale obanja ani? Obanja ani?
Government of the Republic of Uganda ripe for sale. Manja kituufu naye kale onakutta ofiisi kyakoze agenze ku ofiisi z'enjeru n'aziggalawo n'agobamu abakozi mumala kunsasula abanja emyaka naawo nkusemba z'obanja zo nyingiko. Era wano bagambye nti obukodyo obutengula abasajja ne balaga mwana muwala wano ng'ayambadde kahafuwe n'obutiiti. Sasira abakazi naye bakazi mmwe singa musobola okola ne mutubuuza ebintu eyewa mutwavaayo dda. Ebyo ebintu bino ebimu bino twabivaako dda. Bwadibadde mugenda ku birala bw'obukodyo 10 obutengula abasajja mpozi nga nze siriimu tiwazozunga na butiiti bwo nti ntenguse absolute nonsense. Kale biri muno sebo gye ŋŋendako kati kema nsookerangako sikitegedde sookerengako yakusooka
abantu ogibalage lwaki njeetaaga balage peji yokusatu
kansooka amawulire amakulu
omuko gwa ssenga kuliko ki leero sanyu baguyita sanyu senga
gwa sanyu
kuliko ekiri soko tulageko leero
kuliko ebintu byammwe bino ebyobutiiti
kuli
obutiiti n'ebirala.
Gira tulabe
ne bannaye bakyala mwenjala bategeeza nti eyo twavaayo onkubirenga ku masimu mbategeeze wawe tuli we updating the curriculum is getting updated. Muwulidde nti koose ezisomesebwa ku university zaggwako dda zonna basomesa bikadde ziri expired kati nezo koosi zammwe zemugambo zitengula abasajja zaggwako dda. Ennaku zino ebitutengula talina muntu ayinza kuba na formula ya bitutengula buli omu alina ekimutengula naye nze Adamu ki ekikutengula?
Nze ekintengula nze nga ndi muzibu wa kutengula tekiriiwo.
Twali kutengula waguba byonna mbirabye twali kikutiisa Mukama yeebazibwe
binene ebitono byonna nothing
teri kikutengula. Twaliwo ekintengula kale
wakitugambye jjo wakirabye
nakikugambye wa Adamu
twabadde wano n'obaako kyewalanga neŋŋasa Simon nga bikutengula biba bitono
nakugambyeko ku kintengula
nga biba bitono Simon obuntu obutonotono ne bukumalamu bwe butyo
nagambye eki
naye wansi olaba wano kasita ndaba wano n'okoona nako bwoti nenga
nakoonye kuki
wakoonyeeko awo enkula nga kanna
kale mwabagala okumanya ebitengula bannamwe biri wano amawulire amakulu ennyo olupapula lwabukedde luli wano ku muko gw'oku lugambye FDC efulumiza enteekateeka y'okulonda kwayo. FDC ne Boniface Bamwenda
biri ku third page ebyo
biri ku page ey'okubiri.
Let's go to the third page.
Kuliko mukwano gwammwe amyusiza omumwa gulinga bbwa
naye kyaffe tulage third page
oyo nga bwolaba zibuli kwoli wuuyo
egamba etya
agambye
sawansiabasembezaako wansi olupapula olwo sa Simon wekyesirabe bigambo sibiraba
amazzi nywa agawera negandabisa ng'ekyokulya
mashallah
akawulidde agambye
alabika nga kyakulya
agambye amazzi anywa agawera negamulabisanga ekyokulya.
Mazzi ki?
Nemmala mbuuze amala n'afuuka ekyokulya oba alabika bulabisi nga kyo kubanga amazzi nywa agawera negandabisanga ekyokulya.
Naye ngoba omulaba olaba ki?
Kyakunywa.
Kyakunywa kyakulya?
Kyakunywa.
No, look at her properly. Bamuyitaaniye?
Erinnya.
Ate kubanga Muyisiraamu oyo.
Lwaki maama oteebye. Bamuza amannya go gwani? Nze Zuula Juma.
Zuula Juma kyakulya kyennyini.
Obwedda munoonya banubbi bayita ono Zuula Juma taba munubbi. Ye Zuula Juma.
mutunulire bulungi sasa.
Lwaki ogenda ateekwa kuba musiraamu?
Ekyengera
balungi nnyo.
Kyengera kya Allah.
Kitegeeza abasiraamu baba balungi nnyo.
Ngwe buuza Mama Rahma.
Basiraamu.
Negwe tolaba manyi waliwo ekinewunyisa that you ask the obvious. You have something before your face and again you're asking. Just look at her properly. Zuula Juma.
Ani jagadde kumwe oteebye otya nti musiraamu nti ateekwa kuba musiraamu. Ngenza okusoma nga ye Zuula Juma.
Kyengera kya Allah.
Baba basiraamu. Ekyamazima.
Yagala nkubuulire ku gundi. Bamuyita batya ali ejjinja. Bamuyitaani ono gw'oteroga nti bwe nava najja kugenda muge nti nkooye nnyo.
Musiraamu?
Waliwo erinnya liri. Teeba ku linnya kale.
Erinnya eryawa? Ery'ejjinja? Nteebe buli musiraamu ali ejjinja. Nteebe abasiraamu abali ejjinja.
Teeba y'omu.
Basiraamu abali ejjinja manyimu. Sheikh Hati Muwamala.
Ebyo si bye njagala. Goddayo noga hankooye. Era naye wanoonye eno.
Ebyo ba Mariamu.
Nedda ssebo. Wali gw'omulala.
Ebyo Swabula.
Nedda.
Zaina.
Okay, yogerayo eddala limu.
Kalifani.
Ku Baba TV. Ali mu kwebuzaabuza. Naye naye yajja eno muffe anga jangu tugende. Tumiddeko Nabiira weebale kwagala Baba TV. Kale Nabiira weebale kwagala Baba TV. Well, ku Baba nze Adam Kungu tukyandisa Simon Miyanga lutaaya kanyomero kagafulumidde mu mpapula z'amawulire ku mitimbagano. Ndi wano twagala tulabe biki ebiri ku Twitter, Facebook ne other online publications. Tandike ne Facebook tugamba nti osobola okutufuna. We are streaming live. Genda ku page yaffe Baba Television Uganda. Baba Television Uganda ku Facebook. Ojja kuba otulaba. This is what you see. Bw'ogendayo. We are live there. Some of you are already commenting here. Mwebale nnyo kubeera nga mugoberera. Muli bangiko era bw'ogendayo. This is the live stream. This is what you will see when you go now on Baba TV Facebook page. You'll be able to watch us live, watch Sir Simon Miyanga live, watch myself live, otese okubaganya ebirowoozo naffe butereevu nnyo. Well, tugende mu gafulumidde ku online platforms ez'enjawulo. Ndooza tutandike ne Soft Power, www.softpower.ug. What is there? Bakugambye President Museveni receives Uganda's joint 2027 AFCON bid with Kenya and Tanzania. Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania baagala kukyaza AFCON 2026. Ate olwako olwajjo Mwai Museveni yasobodde okufuna bid eno okuva nalabyeko okufa President Moses Magogo n'abalala nga bagamba Mwai Museveni bid yino 2027 ekatagirya tusobola okukyaza AFCON nga region Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania. Katusabe Mwai Museveni omulaba wano Janet Kataha Museveni mkyala wate nga Minister wa Sports and Education and Sports byebyo ndozo balaba wano era Mwai Museveni yambaze nayogerako eri abantu ndozo balaba era wano Magogo ne banne baabo bakulembera FUFA baagala kukyaza AFCON 2027. Bakulaga wano Uganda celebrates World Culture Day. Mwebale gwetoyongere wano FDC ekimu ku bibiina ebiri ku doluvuganya government bakoze eki issues, structures, elections, roadmap.
Ekibiina kyokka ekiri ku ludda oluvuganya government nga kirina national outlook.
Ebyo sibimanyi twayongereyo
nti nkumanya oli mukwano gwa second Buganda Kingdom.
Ndiki sebo?
You are a friend of the second Buganda Kingdom. You know Buganda has two kingdoms. There's a first very primary kingdom led by Ssaabasajja Kabaka Ronald Muwenda Mutebi empologoma ya Buganda. And then there is a second kingdom de facto.
It's a fact. Ndi mukwano gwa Buganda Kingdom.
Yes.
Ndi mukwano gwa second Buganda Kingdom. Yes. Bwembanga ebyo mbiri sebo gwoli ki?
oli mukwano gwa Second Kingdom?
Mukwano gwa Buganda Kingdom because I belong to them. Ndi mukwano gwa Second Buganda Kingdom because I don't know kati ebyo mbiri gwoli ki.
Soko ombulire. Oli mukwano gwa Second Buganda Kingdom. Obwakabaka obubiri because we have the cultural kingdom led by the Kabaka and the political kingdom led at Magere. You belong to the two?
Yes.
Okay. Kale.
Yes. For where do you belong?
I mean, they are not. I belong to one kingdom.
MK movement. Tweyongereyo. Bwe tugenda wano n'obikula wano bakugamba
kingdom.
NRM commences mobilization and reconciliation tours in Kampala. NRM yiyo lero mwami Museveni ali Masaka.
Kati NRM yoyogera kati
Secretary General rather Secretary
Musatu. NRM
eno secretary kasola ba mukyala Seninde omanya secretary
bakyaliyo. Mukama bwakuwa omukisa
Seboje bali kankujukize sa Simon. Secretary General wa NRM Richard Todwongo jali.
Todwongo banna.
Amumyuka mukyala Namayanja.
Oyo ye muwulira.
Mulaba. Emmanuel Lumala Dombo director. Information.
Kozo Opondo yagambye ati eggulo.
Afano Opondo. Tujukize.
He predicts an impending fall within the government.
Yes, that's what he said.
That's what he said.
Yes.
Gati secretariat yeno. Uze yasi tuse.
Bano bali mu Kampala oli ali Masaka. They are trying to galvanize support from all parts of the country.
Why do they waste time when they can outright declare? Mr. Museveni has won the 2026 bid. So already they gone deal.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Abe magero bala abasirisi naye banasituka. Muchaddo mu Wakiso
can only win elections here and lead a successful struggle of these if money stopped existing in Uganda. Singa banga tewali kintu kibwa sente wantu wonna. Sente nezigwa mu Uganda nga tewali muntu yenna ku sente. No money. We go into an election without money.
Sente zikwataganira wane Magere. Magere has people that are aspiring to lead this country and they believe they have very good plans and, you know, wishes for this country.
Sente chezikoze Magere. Sente chezikoze Magere.
Chichi.
Sajja natera kusigala yekka.
Mwami Kyagulanyi.
In fact ndoza ali yekka n'abali ku ground. Naye wakati yawo ye yekka ye nga leader wa struggle. Nebana abali wansi.
Sente ze zatte Dr. Kagabo.
Ate Kagabo ajiddemu.
Anti ogaye sente Kagabo wa NUP twamulabye nga nti ya anze ndiye no mu NUP Magere naye ate Jeno Muhoozi ye president wange addako.
I have said ngambye. Ti sente kyezikoze Magere.
Ze zatutte Kagabo.
Adam, naye wabaaki. What's wrong with you? Omanyi ebibuuzo byo your questions are just aimed at kumenya mateeka. Ebibuuzo byobuuza bimenya mateeka. Ngambye okujjako obwomi bw'enfimbi.
Enfimbi.
Akathente.
Amanyi bwe bakayita mu lulimi lwaffe bakayita pepper. Abaana baagala pepper.
Pepper. Engeri gye kalyamu yene emageroza kakyaliyo.
Tekaliyo.
Magere kali kamwocha. Naye engeri gye kalyamu kamwocha akathente. Enfimbi.
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 Enuthu.
Enuthu kyekoze. Enuthu eridde ekintu kyagundi. Basajja buli kumacha bakyusa byapa.
Segirinya nalabe honorable Segirinya ono ngali nawe. Yagambye akulembera constituency ne constituency ki?
Yagambye ye kati yakulembera constituency ya Kawempe North ne Kawempe South. Mbu MP wa Kawempe South. Kulu Namawulire Bashir Munamale mbutaliyo kale ye Sebuginya ina desk ebiri mu office ye yakawempe north ne yakawempe south yakulembera wonna
kyogambe ne wali wakasente
na ewan wathegirinya
makawempe
the gomu beza byabadabira lwefayo
toyongereyo genda ku www.plusnews.ug. Now there is a very interesting article that I'm critically following about the Ethiopian dam project, and it's here, well written and articulated. You can go to www.plusnews.ug.
I think I have loved your understanding of international issues.
What are you saying, Sir Simon?
I have loved your focus and love on international issues, especially those that affect Africa. I have heard many fools around claiming to be Pan-Africanists, to love Africa so much, to be doing this, but they remain silent on these pertinent African issues. When I read the article you wrote about the Ethiopian dam project, I was like, is this the guy I work with every day?
Yeah, this is the very guy you work with every day.
Does he have that? First, you have the time, but also the interest to mind about things happening in Ethiopia or in any other African country with a mind that what affects Ethiopia affects all of us.
All of us.
Ethiopia is the land of origins.
Yes.
Ethiopia is, I think, it's supposed to be the most peaceful country in Africa. What affects Ethiopia affects every African. But I wonder when I see many of us are quiet about this.
Yeah. For example, Sir Simon, in this case, we are looking at the GAD, the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, the dam which broke ground in 2011 is expected to be the largest dam on the continent. It's actually hope for more than 60 million Ethiopians that are suffering because of lack of electricity, but also their expectations that it will be able to serve the different countries that are neighboring Ethiopia in very many ways. But most importantly, it is expected to be the turning point for Ethiopia's economic problems. Now, what kind of icked me on this and what made me actually come up with an article like this was the Arab Summit that sat last week Friday, where our brothers in the north, the Egyptians, raised complaints to the Arab League, as they've been doing always against this project. They think it's a threat to their waters and whatnot. But remember, 2 or 3 things. One, the African Union continues to handle this issue. It's leading the negotiations between countries involved. That is Ethiopia, Sudan, Egypt. So to me, it was not necessary for...
Do they want to assume that no feasibility study was done before the construction of the dam?
No, it was done.
Yes, so an environmental impact assessment must have told us what they expect upon completion of the dam.
Yes, studies were done.
Yes.
But also in 2015, 3 countries sat. 2015, Ethiopia, Sudan, Egypt, and they came up with what is known as the DOP, Declaration of Principles, in which they agreed that the construction of the dam should actually continue alongside the negotiations. But now, there was no way, again, Egypt would run to the Arab League, which is not even connected in any way to Africa, to complain against the project that is pure and entirely African.
Keep moving, keep writing, keep reading.
Yes.
So what I want is knowing the level of our friend, Mubyuma. You are speaking French now. Our friend Mubyuma.
You can just go to www.plusnews.ug so you can read this article, this piece in detail, so you can understand why it is actually not right for the Arab League, according to me, to try to interfere in Africa's development. www.plusnews.ug. Tuumulamu katon tujene ebirato vaawo.
Game Popular n'emikutu mugangamuka ku Baba TV. Enoni Baba TV obusoga bulayire.
It's that time of the year again to buy Azam TV and get 4 months of free subscription.